Considered as the country's food basket, Mindanao is blessed with rich natural resources and hardworking people. But poverty incidence is highest here compared to other parts of the country. In fact, 11 of the 20 poorest provinces in the Philippines are in Mindanao. During the 1950s, mostly parish-based credit unions were formed to provide people, particularly the marginalized sectors, with the collective means to overcome poverty and improve their standard of living. In 1966, the Southern Philippines Educational Cooperative Center, SPECC, was formed to support the development of new credit unions with co-op education and training. SPECC also helped organize many more credit unions and other types of cooperatives. It was a strong advocate of real cooperatives based on cooperative values and principles. It introduced and institutionalized the pre-membership education seminar to secure its belief that members are key to the success or failure of the cooperative. In 1973, the Mindanao Alliance of Self-Help Societies, MASS, was formed as the federation of these cooperatives. MASS was to provide technical services to these cooperatives. In 1984, SPECC and MASS merged into what is now known as MASS SPECC Cooperative Development Center. MASS SPECC strove to develop these cooperatives into a strong movement in the past 50 years.
In the next 3 years, MASS SPECC will be implementing 3 key shared services. So the first one is unified HMO for the members. We started the process. We know that it will take time, but we're very sure because we are really focusing on members. We will not go wrong because the members will dictate the future of the movement. Without them, the federation will not be there and other structures will not be there.
The federation like MASS SPECC is a unifying federation. It will unify all co-ops and understand that we are moving towards one direction. We always support MASS SPECC. MASS SPECC is always supporting us. Marami kasing aspects in terms of consultancy, in terms of training, in terms of mentoring. Ang daming support na kuha ng MSIT Co-op.
Sa MASS SPECC nga aspeto, nakita nako ang kibali ilahang kaikag sa paghimog mga policies to make cooperative strong, no? Dili lang sa federation nga side. In fact, na mga best practices nila nga gina-apply po sa mga primary cooperatives. Leadership importante kayo. So nakita na to sa MASS SPECC nga ang ilang initiative aning aspeto. That is why for me I commend MASS SPECC yun nga nag-initiate to unify all the cooperatives.
It's very notable that MASS SPECC is always there to help the co-op, especially in its quest to help its members also. Ang MASS SPECC, ang isa ka very notable nga gitabang sa MASS SPECC is during the period nga na nagkaroon ng rehabilitation ang co-op. Immediately si MASS SPECC, tumulong siya, pinahiram niya si co-op para makabangon dun sa iyang giagian nga very challenging na times.
Halos lahat ng co-op, yun man talagang ating gustong mangyari for our members to have better quality of life. To make it happen, kailangan nating ma-improve unang-una yung socio-economic condition ng ating mga membro. That's the challenge to all the co-ops. Yung educating our members, teaching them the basics of cooperativism, the principles of cooperativism, that hindi lang yung ang tingin sa mga kooperatiba yung para may mautangan, no? It's more than that. It's more than that yung mapaintindi sana natin yung prinsipyo ng co-op na hindi lang doon natatapos of providing credit services to our members. It's just an instrument para nga marating natin yung sinasabi natin na improving the quality of life of our members.
I think it's an avenue. Cooperative Manggot it has some uniqueness is because the ownership is nasa members. So member focused gyud ta. What we see na need sa member dito nato gina focus ang ato let's say product development or innovation. So sa amo aside from the lending, because the usual na financing needs, nag-learning center me.
Nang maliit pang cooperative namin, yung trainings namin mostly sa MASS SPECC nanggaling, no? Alam mo naman, ang bagong mga cooperative, ang especially Santa Catalina, na-organize sa simbahan, walang training. So actually, sabi ng iba, hindi mag-succeed ang Catalina dahil walang mga trainings, no? Pero sa awa ng Diyos, ang MASS SPECC, nakakonect kami sa MASS SPECC. So mga trainings namin, masabi namin nga MASS SPECC ang nag-handle.
MASS SPECC serves over 300 primary cooperatives, mostly in Mindanao. These cooperatives in turn serve members from all walks of life, including the marginalized sectors like farmers, fisherfolks, indigenous peoples, and the informal sector. MASS SPECC services intend to reach the cooperatives and their members. The Central Fund responds to the financing needs of the cooperatives and their members. The Information and Communication Technology Services facilitate transactions of members with their cooperative. The consultancy services aim to strengthen the institutional capacity of cooperatives. The education and training services aim to capacitate cooperatives to better serve their members. The Federation has other support services that cater to various needs of cooperatives. Its focus on members has given life to a well-functioning governance system. On the ground, cooperatives have formed clusters as a platform for working together. They form regional steering committees that bring their concerns directly to the board and management of MASS SPECC. Every 6 months, affiliate cooperatives in 6 regions come together for their ownership meeting. Here, ideas and proposals are processed into resolutions for adoption by the annual General Assembly.
The information and communication technology of MASS SPECC, including the ATM, really make our services more competitive with other financial institutions.
In line with the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals, MASS SPECC has committed to support the SDG initiative of the International Cooperative Alliance, of which it is a member. It is mobilizing cooperatives to contribute to the 3 action areas of eradicating poverty, improving access to goods and services, and protecting the environment.
Right now, kanya-kanya man ang atong co-op maghimo sa ilang mga social activities. Ang atong himuon sa MASS SPECC is ato na siyang i-consolidate. So we are planning to have on a regular basis kanang synchronized tree growing event as our contribution to the sustainable development goals. So there are other social services na we want to consolidate on a yearly basis. So magiging regular na siya. So rather than doing the social services individually, we'll do it as a movement na, no? So lahi ang iyang impact.
Consultation. So gatabang siya katong strategic formulation sa among strategic direction. So gatabang sila ni ani. So that was 3 years ago. Kini karon mo gihimo namong guide aside pa sa mga trainings nga provided sa MASS SPECC nga nakahatag usab dugang kahibalo sa among mga opisyales ug sa mga membro.
In the next 50 years, MASS SPECC will deepen the services to affiliate cooperatives so that they can continuously improve and help members achieve better quality of life. Its ultimate aim is to ensure that the contribution of cooperatives to the national economy is real and is recognized by society.
I would like to invite all other cooperatives to join MASS SPECC because I believe that MASS SPECC really follows the cooperative principles and practices, and it is for the growth of the individual person aside from the growth of the cooperative. That's why our vision is all members enjoy better quality of life.